So it is Thursday, middle of May, and it is payday again already. Seems to come out of nowhere. Here's our progress. We have made since we were here last. I will show you the other side of the house later on in the video. It's kind of interesting to see. We had a load of gravel delivered. Because we're going to be needing that for all of those farms that are pulling up there, that are being constructed up there. Easy for you to say. So here's the concrete blocks. Check those things out. They look pretty nice, don't they? Oh! That is heavy. So here's the concrete blocks. I just picked that one up, and those are heavy. That's very nice. They look like it's been painted. Is that what they're all gonna look like? Why? It looks like it's either painted or it's got color in the concrete. We'll have to find out from our supplier on that. Those are darn nice looking. It's real clean. I mean, because this is essentially that's a 6-inch block wall. That's going to go, all over. This going to form the outside walls and the inside walls. They'll be probably, if they make them 4 inches. I'm not 100% sure if they do. And that'll be, this rebar. And then if this is the outside, it's going to get, it's a concrete skim coat. The inside's going to get a plaster or a skim coat. We'll have to talk to experts more about that. But I think it's a good looking concrete block. So this is our 3-chamber septic tank, and I see that it is now ready to accept concrete lid. So, form here. We got our steel in there. We've been had a very difficult time finding, but finally found it, and I will show you if I can find it. But some stainless steel bar for handles. Wanted to be sure that we didn't just use rebar that will look like that in a couple of months, all rusted. Now we'll check in on the plumber, who's not here right now. He likes to work when these guys are not working, so he's been working kind of off hours. And I can understand why, because it just gets crowded with so many people. And the plumber, electrician, he has no issue working later into the evenings. It's actually cooler. So, because right now it's probably 90 degrees Fahrenheit. They not only glued these pipes together, they put a sealant at each joint as well. Because this is going to be up above the ceiling. And leaks in your ceiling are just no fun, especially when they come from a waste line. Oh, a lot of electrical conduit as well. All right, anybody want to go upstairs and see what's going on up there? Good afternoon, Noe. Good afternoon. just, it really is difficult to see the forest for the trees, right? Mostly coming up here to kind of see how nice and safe things are. It's pretty good. Look at that. Harnessed in, helmets, glasses on some. We'll have a little safety meeting here during their break and pay period. We're going to get a general reading on the floor. We're looking at engineered floors today, and I want to just kind of get a feeling for how level these floors are. I'm not looking for an exact measurement now. We're not going to need those floors for several months, but I kind of just want to see. So Noe's going to grab a water level. That's how they've done this whole house. No lasers here. They use everything on water level, and so we'll just see how close we are with the water level too. Kind of interesting. Yeah, every time I've checked before with these guys, the water level seems to be working pretty good. So that's Noe with his water level.
We are going to start in the front.
Just 2, 3, 4 readings, whatever, across the front.
Ale, Mar.
Make an awesome slingshot too when you're done. I've made water balloon launchers out of those things. I'll launch those things about football field length. Surgical tubing is what I would call it.
126.6. Di kaya, Mar. Itindog taro. Ay babag cellphone tali. Plumb on level.
So in theory, the top of that water should be the same here as it is over there, because water seeks its own level.
From the column to this point, in that point is 1 meter and 26.6 mm.
Okay, write it.
Here,
Write it down over there and write it over there so we can remember. Did you put a mark where your mark is?
Yes, there is a mark there.
Okay. Well, next time write it closer to the mark. It's easier to. Okay. And this is a temporary structure, so we can't rely on that too much.
Mau na. Dari pikas sa lidi.
We'll be moving that thing around.
Nana po. Ito sa ako. 126.7.
1.26.7.
Yeah, 1 mm lower. 1 mm lower here.
1 millimeter lower. 1 millimeter. That's not much.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, these columns are I'm more curious about. Yeah. And so this number. You write the number there.
Ah,
Your tape's not straight. Straighten out your tape. Makes it. What's the difference? Okay. It's a little bit less than that one. 127.
126.3.
126.3.
Yeah. 126.3 mm.
Can you? So this is.
This is a little
Higher.
higher.
By 0.3.
3 mm.
So put plus 3 mm on there.
Oh,
Okay. Well, you gotta write the numbers.
so 126.3. Then
And this was 126.6. So it's plus 3. What?
ang flooring here,
Yeah,
I see.
that's right. It's higher.
Yeah, the flooring here is higher. 4 plus 4
Plus 4?
mm. No, 3, 6.
Yeah. Come on, you did a better job than that one. 0.3 is acceptable. 0.4, not
Yeah.
acceptable. No, I'm only kidding. And honestly, this is gonna be a
Yeah.
little bit higher. So you're probably more like a 0.2, because that's a little bit raised up there. Well, let's go to this next column here. See what this is. I think right here is a really good spot. I'm gonna write something.
okay, go na.
Very good. Oh,
Well, do you have to, Noe, do you have to be on this end of the column? Because this end has got a better finished floor. Here, right?
yeah.
Then, over here.
Walang break in the look.
As long as it doesn't move around.
Okay, go ha.
That's good. That's good. Just mark it there. It's close enough. We're not trying to get it perfect today. I just want a general idea.
I think that is lower in that area.
What's that? 126.3? Huh? 0.6.
Yeah, 126.
126.6.
29.
What is it?
129.
Okay, you write that number down. 120. Huh? Where's your mark? This? 120. Okay, write it. 128.
128.
So that's 1.2. That's 12 mm.
Yeah.
Plus 12. Right? 12 plus 12. It's lower. Yeah, well, lower. So put minus.
Minus 12. Because the flooring is lower.
Yep. Yep. Minus
Minus
12 mm.
Negative 12
Okay.
mm.
So that's minus 12 mm. Between this column and here is 12 mm, and that is 0.47 of an inch. So it's less than half an inch. I don't know what how many feet that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 feet roughly, half an inch. That's acceptable in my book. 130.
30.6.
Bro, everything's going up. When I walk in the house, I'm gonna feel like I'm walking uphill.
This is the portion only I
Alright.
see that.
So this
really,
is, so that's point.
This is very low. So there.
So 130 130 is too, it's 18. 28, no, 130.
Negative
It's too,
1, 2,
2.2.
2.
Minus 2.2. Okay? That's really tight.
And 2 cm and 2 mm. That's negative 2.2.
Well, like I said, so 12 mm is less than half an inch. It's 0.47. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah. 128.6 and 4.
130.
1, 2, 8 and 4.
Huh?
128 and 4. So this is more higher than that.
What is it? 100 what?
128.4.
128.4.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's plus
Plus.
plus 2.2. 2.2. Plus 2.2. 130.6.
Yeah.
128.4 plus 2.2. Good. Okay. That's what, let's do this.
Here.
And then I want to just get one in the center somewhere.
And in the center.
But I don't really want to use that thing. We'll talk about that in a minute.
One, 2.7.8.
27.8. Very close. That's 0.6 minus 0.6.
Negative.
So let's figure out a way to
Center,
get.
center.
Yeah, somewhere in the center here. Doesn't really matter.
One place visible. Ayun na.
Ay, ko po ng bagay.
Parang gamay.
If we were doing this for real to get this floor level prior to putting down, we want to have a level floor before we put down our engineered floor. We would take measurements in a lot more places. I'm just trying to get a general idea where we're at. You write that on the ground though, instead of on the post. You write you do your math down here.
127.9.
Okay, 127.9, write it here. And it's minus 0.3. So that's good, you guys, with a water level. I mean, gosh, I don't think we'd do any better with a laser level. And like I say, this doubles as a slingshot. So.
Sir, it's negative 3.3.
That's right. Yep. Perfect. Okay, good job, you guys. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, let's perform a drop test on that block.
Ready?
This is how we do engineering out here in the field. Oh, that looks like that'll survive a 7.8. Quaker, shaker. Okay, good job. Yeah, so a little tiny chip came off this, so we can kind of see that this color, this white color, goes all the way through. Gosh, I like it. Should maybe just paint my whole house white. Don't need to paint it at all, maybe.
The shape is almost plain, sir.
Yeah, the surface is clean. There's not a lot of pitting, and Yeah, no, those are nice. So, when do you want them? You want them? You want to start working on these walls now?
We have to finish first the
You want
Arabic,
to
sir? Yeah.
you want to finish up there first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that one, the
Couple
light
weeks.
panels, that's why I ordered, because I see in the YouTube it is very lighter. So I ordered that because I can install and
Yeah.
I have my 2 helpers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We all. Yeah. They tricked us. They were using 4-inch on the,
Yeah, maybe.
and they're about 100 pounds less. So they're on the website. They're using 4-inch panels. These are 6. And they're literally 100 or more pounds less. Well, everybody's coming down. It must be time to pay people. Let's with the face wrap. Okay, that's better. So this is the blocks that we bought earlier.
Yeah.
So this is a regular, I guess, and the nice white ones are specials. You can see how fragile these are, and anyway, that's the kind we're not using. So we're going to order a bunch of those blocks. I think we need somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 blocks, 2,500 blocks. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't measured it yet. Well, here's a good look at the house from this end. Well, this is our back wall. Then this wall was built by others. We will extend it higher, but it's already been extended once. But this is the standard block and how the weather affects it, the temperature, the heat, and all this kind of stuff. This lower portion really isn't too bad. It's the upper portion that is really well deteriorated, and the grout's all falling, or the mortar is all kind of lumpy and falling out. I don't know enough about block walls and how they get this raised grout lines. If anybody out there has more experience with these block walls, I'd love to hear about it. I'm just trying to imagine how that would be done. I really don't know. I mean, this is not acceptable for an interior-exterior wall, but it sure looks a lot better than this. Anyway, we're not going to be using block wall like this. We're going to use some of the nicer stuff. So every now and then we like to buy the guys some rice. So that's 20 kilos there. And then today's one of the guys' birthday, so we bought some bread, kind of traditional Filipino thing, some Mountain Dew it looks like, and some ube cake, which is like a yam, is a taro in Hawaiian, same thing. So
Okay, mga una.